Oh, we have our veteran. Dennis Ashley is our guest. Mr. Ashley?
Good morning.
I saw you at the Astros game the other day, and I said we just had to have you on.
Well, very good.
You're 95 years old?
Yes.
You sound about 60.
Well, most people think I'm younger than I am.
What is the secret to your success?
Well, I really don't know. There's a little longevity in my family on both sides. Maybe that has something to do with it.
My Uncle Reynolds lived to be 102. That's got to be good for me, huh?
Really?
Mm-hmm, yes, sir.
My father's people lived in the 1980s or 1880s, I should say. They lived to be in their 80s, a lot of them. So that was very old for that particular period.
Well, sure.
And my mother's people mostly lived in their 90s. So I guess it's in the genes.
Is it Levi's or Lee, or which ones is it? So you were born in 1927, right?
Right.
And where were you? What's your birthday?
January the 3rd.
January the 3rd, a new year baby. And where were you born?
Right. In a little place in northeast Louisiana called Pioneer, Louisiana.
Pioneer, Louisiana. And what are you?
I was born on a cotton plantation. My dad was manager of a 2,200 acre cotton plantation, and I was born there.
Wow. Did you pick cotton as a young man?
I sure did.
That's hard work.
It is. I don't miss it at all.
So you lived there until what age?
I was 6 years old. My dad decided to buy his own farm, and he bought a 110 acre farm, and we moved about 25 miles away.
And was that also a cotton farm?
To a little town called Delhi. I'm sorry.
Was that also a cotton farm?
Yes, it was.
Looks like they got a lot of rice farming in Pioneer also.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. They don't grow cotton over there anymore. They grow wheat, and actually there's a sweet potato farms in that area also, and rice. It's changed a lot. The economics of farming change from time to time.
And then where did you move to 25 miles away? What was it, Delhi, did you say?
Delhi,
Delhi?
Right,
Okay. And then how long did you live there?
That's where my dad's farm was.
My wife is from Delhi also, but she pronounces it Delhi in northern India. I'm serious.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. Yeah, sure is. Indian people call it, it's a big city in India.
Ooh, you wouldn't believe.
They call it Delhi.
It'll take you 2 hours to get 2 miles in the back of a taxi with no air conditioning. It beats everything you've ever seen. So that was in Richland Parish, Louisiana.
Yeah, my dad's farm was in the adjoining county is Franklin Parish, just south of Delhi, where my dad's farm was. But yes, Delhi is in Richland Parish.
Okay, next to Ouachita Parish. Or I guess
yes,
okay.
Correct.
All right, so you lived there until what age?
Until I went into the Navy. And I was 17.
Okay.
In 1944.
All right, and tell me how that came about.
I beg your pardon?
Tell me how that came about. How did you end up in the Navy? Did you go down and sign up? What happened?
I did. I volunteered just before I was my 18th birthday because I wanted to be in the Navy as opposed to being in the Army. And during World War II, when you turned 18, you were gone in a few days after your birthday. And we had about 16 million servicemen in service when the war was over the next year. So they were taking people as soon as they turned 18.
And so where did they send you?
They sent me to California, San Diego, I went through boot training there. I had about 3 months of boot training in San Diego. Then I had a short boot leave to come home and visit my parents. And then when I got back, I went to a medical corps school, which was another 3 months of real intensive study to be a medical corpsman. We had classes 6 days a week, about 10 to 12 hours a day. And it was really, they crammed a lot of medical stuff into your head in a short period of time.
And then what?
Well, then, they told us when we...
Hold on just a moment. I've got a quick, I got to run to the restroom real quick. Hold right there, and we'll catch up from there. 95 years old, Ramon. Of course he sounds better than me. You don't have as many miles on it.
The Michael Berry Show.